Hello, my name is Jennifer Terri. I make Philippine travel guides and updates. Yesterday, May 28th, 27, there were a lot of major updates, actually very good news, in this video, we will summarize and explain it further. There are still many questions from people. So the first change, the very good news was that if you are boosted, if you received at least one booster shot, then you are no longer required to present a negative test result. So simply your vaccination card with primary dose plus booster shot, and then as of right now there is no update on One Health Pass, so yes, it's still required as of speaking. So basically yun na lang, dalawa na lang, only two things, especially for Filipinos. I just want to explain it again on the exemption of pre-departure testing. Who doesn't need to get tested? 18 years old and above who are fully vaccinated with at least one booster shot, 12 to 17 years old, fully vaccinated, while children who are 11 years old and below, whatever their vaccination status is, they are exempted from the pre-departure testing. Yung mga batang 11 years old and below, totally exempted, regardless if they travel with unvaxxed or unboosted parent or parents. It doesn't matter. If you have kids 11 years old and below, they don't need to be tested. I'm really happy for that, because I feel sorry for children going through those swabs, no? Kawawa naman. So that's good. 11 years old and below exempted. For adults, 18 years old and above, if you want to be exempted, get your booster shot. So there are already reports from our kababayan saying, oh, I'm gonna get my booster shot so that I can be exempted from the negative test result requirement. So guys, wherever you are in the world, no, some countries have different rules for intervals for getting the booster. Here in the Philippines, after getting your second shot, you can get the booster 4 months later. If it's J&J, I think 3 months. In America, in the US, I think it's 5 months. And if you're immunocompromised, you can have it earlier. So it really depends on your country. But some of our kababayans already reported getting their booster shot. While there are a few of our kababayans, few travelers who said that I prefer not to get boosted, I don't want the booster shot, I'm fully vaccinated. Well, that's totally fine. Is booster shot required? No, it's not required. Even if you don't have the booster shot, you can still enter the Philippines and without quarantine. Okay? The only exemption, really, the only maybe plus for those who get boosters is that they get exemption for pre-departure testing. While remotely supervised tests is added on the accepted testing. No, it was added last AITF Resolution 168 was announced yesterday. Remotely supervised means that it may be self-administered, but somebody is supervising you. It could be a video setting po. So yes, this is very new and some airlines may not be aware of it. That's why I suggest to have a copy of IATF Reso 168 to those who will be availing remotely supervised tests, usually antigen test. But remember that you cannot show a home test kit. You still need a certificate of your negative test result containing that date and time of collection. Kaya hindi din pwede yung baka magdala kayo ng home test kit. No, that's not accepted. While the last change is for foreign tourists, insurance is no longer required. Yay! This is a win, though insurance is still highly recommended because of, flight disruptions. But yes, this is one less thing travelers, foreign tourists need to think about. Insurance is no longer required starting May 30. With all the changes, some airlines may not be aware or updated, although it's all over the news. Now, please, if you are traveling on May 30 or even on the first week of June, I would suggest to have a copy of the IATF Resolution 168 just in case. Let's say you are a Filipino with booster or a foreign national with booster and you didn't have a negative test result. Just in case the airline asks for where is your negative test result, then you can say, it's already waived. and then you can show the resolution to them. This was the announcement. Just in case, although many airlines already made public advisories, like Philippine Airlines already knows about this lifting of pre-departure testing for boosted passengers. Singapore Airlines is also updated. Cebu Pacific is updated. I heard Korean Air is also updated. While One Health Pass is still a question. One Health Pass, the main question, is it still needed? Well, speaking, yes, it's still needed. We have to wait for the government announcement. My guess, I think it would still be required, but I hope the registration would be much easier, because I think most travelers are already boosted, especially OFWs. OFWs, diba guys? Mga kababayan nating OFWs, nire-require yan sa mga countries na pinagtatrabahuan nyo. So, most of the travelers are boosted. I really think that yung vaccination card or certificate, mabilis lang yun i-check. And even other countries, like I know in the US, only the airlines check the negative test result, and then upon arrival, they don't check it anymore, because the authorities already know na yung airlines already checked it. So, in the Philippines, airlines check it, and then upon arrival, they check it again. Anyways, I really think that there should be an easier process for travelers. But for now, don't stress about this One Health Pass. There will still be updates on that website. And you will still be able to register easily. Even if you don't have a negative test result, you will still be able to get a barcode, in fact. So don't worry about One Health Pass, guys. As soon as there is an update, I will share to you. We will have a tutorial, a guide, and we will talk about it. You're not alone. There's a group of us watching for the update on One Health Pass. So God bless you all. This is all the updates. Booster no longer needed to do pre-departure testing. Insurance no longer required. And then remotely supervised test may be accepted. Yan. So, but you still need a certificate signed by a healthcare professional. So this is all the summary for IATF Resolution 168. I will see you in my next update. I'll do a Q&A. I'm sure questions you have in your mind will be answered in that video. I'll see you there. God bless you all and stay safe. Bye.